Hello and welcome to Spoon TV. My name is Haji Masale. Here is a consortium of rubber planters here petitioning the legislature to lift the ban on the export of rubber, and they have just presented to the House of Representatives, and they are extending their petition to the Liberian Senate. And since we are in the festive season and the House or the legislature might be closing, apparently the reading of this communication will be put on the floor immediately upon the resumption of the legislature. That will be the 55th.
The assistant secretary is not here. So I'm not in authority to say I will receive petition from people. So if any senator were here, I'm going to engage the senator and come down or whatever he says, she or she say, one of the people can follow up. I say, you see, the whole sign, there's no one senator here. The secretary is not here, assistant secretary is not here. Manda! I said, I'm the deputy. No, he can't decide, he can't receive any petition. We had a committee here, or the leadership that can handle that.
Communicate with your higher up and let them know that the rubber farmers, the rubber brokers, the truckers, the exporters, the economic freedom fighters are here on this ground to present this petition, and it is urgent and we're putting the attention of the Senate Pro Tem.
I'm only telling you the procedure. Nothing else I can do.
Abbas!
So the Deputy Sergeant at Arms just informed these rubber planters and the EFF era that there is no senator on ground, and as such he cannot be the one to receive the petition. So what's the next course of action since the Deputy Sergeant Arms told you that there is no one senator on ground to receive your petition? What's the next course of action?
Well, if he's saying that there is no one, the senator is not here and no officials here to process for the senator in receiving the petition, it means that the petition has been rejected by the House of Senate. So the only thing we had to do is that we had to return. I find it difficult to believe that the House of Senate will be completely empty. We are not running a bus car. We are running government. And it's disappointing that okay, there's somebody in the car. Yeah, so we hope that the Sergeant of Arms can come and receive this communication, which is the best thing. I mean, we are just presenting a petition which is our right constitutionally under the law as citizens. But for somebody to come and say that he can receive it, I don't understand.
What is the petition about? What are you praying for?
We from the rubber sector of the Republic of Nigeria, comprising of farmers, the rubber brokers, the rubber exporters, the truckers, the forwarding agents within the rubber industry of Nigeria. Executive Order number 124, issued by the President of the Republic of Nigeria, placing moratorium on the exportation of unprocessed is why we have come to present a petition calling on behalf the both houses to prevail with their honorable member to see reason and revoke this order because it is counterproductive. It is not in the interest of the farmer. It is not in the interest of the broker. It is not in the interest of the exporter. It is not in the interest of the forwarding agent. It is not in the interest of the Liberian economy. This greatly undermines the national economy. This is something that happened in the past and affected the rubber sector of Liberia. And today we are trying to resuscitate the sector. And to come out with it again, it means it's just a total collapse of the rubber sector. And we hope that they will see reason to act and act now.
What do you want to see from the legislature for which we petition?
Revoke Executive Order number 124. It's counterproductive.
What do you make of the timing of the executive order when the president is just about to leave office and the order been issued? What do you make of that?
Well, the president knew that he was leaving office and he issued it. And under the law, executive order has a duration of 1 year. We don't want it to be here for somebody to people to say, oh, say he just leave it. Leave it. Other people are invested their money. Millions of dollars have been invested in the purchase of rubber. Now, it's being blocked, not for them to take it out of the country. And the people that you are affecting are Liberian. They have no other avenue. This is what they have to live on. We will producing, we are not working for government, we are not working for company. I mean, our private funds and the product belongs to us. Why should we be restricted in that funds and manner? Should we say and say because president is leaving, he's going to leave, we'll leave it there? No. Under the law, notice is fundamental. We should serve a notice for the legislator to know that we are not happy about this petition. So that when the next government comes out, they will not say, oh, but that one, it was done by a certain government at the time. No. We want it revoked and revoked now.
Now, the senators are not going to receive the petition and the legislature should be closed, but now. So if today passes, it means that we'll be going to next year. And when we get into next year, what happens if the Senate, nobody from the Senate receives the petition? How will you feel, or what do you think will be responsible for that?
There is a reason why the period for them to go for break, that session has not expired. The Senate is still in business. And I find it difficult to hear from a deputy sergeant of arms to tell me that there is no senator in this building. I mean, this is government. We are not running a bus car. So we want to serve just to make it clear that our petition was brought to this building. It's good that the House of Representatives have received it, so we can use it as an evidence that we presented a petition to the National Legislature, but the Senate rejected it.
And so legislatively, don't you think that you should have left this with the Honorable House of Representatives to discuss and forward same to the Liberian Senate?
You were present when both copies were being presented to the Sergeant of Arms from the House of Representatives. And he said that he will not love with the authority to receive it on behalf of the lower house. I mean, of the upper house. This is what brought on here. The lower house has received it, and the upper house is saying that she can't receive it. Why is the reason of, I mean, this is just the concern of citizens. Why should you reject it? Take it and carry it to your member, you destroy it. I mean, then you can come out with your view on it. But to say that you can't accept it is an affront.
And so what is your...
Someone could say the executive order issued by the president, from your own standpoint, was it deliberate on the part of the president for issuing the executive order 124 on the exploitation of rubber since entry?
Whatever was his intent, we are saying that it's counterproductive because it happened in the past and we are just recovering from this thing. Each time the executive order is passed and moratorium is placed on the exploitation of unprocessed rubber, it leaves few processors with monopoly. They will drop the price of the rubber. They will come out with draconian policy from their concession, restricting us. You sold last month, you can't sell this month. And this is what we're living on. So, President, you can't tell me that you were not listening or you didn't follow or even. So, we are not in his mind. But we are saying that it is counterproductive. We don't want it, we will not accept it, and it should be revoked.
And what's the name again, sir?
James W. Seki, President of the National Rubber Brokers and Farmers Union of Liberia, in collaboration with the actors in the rubber sector that are getting the exporters, the brokers, the farmers, the forwarding agents, along even with our economic freedom fighters. I mean, that's their right to come out, and I want to thank them. I really want to thank them for standing by all to push their case. Because that's their responsibility. When they see the kind of thing that will undermine the national economy and suggest citizens to agile poverty, they should come out. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so you are here today to petition the legislature. Can you tell us more about your gallery?
Thank you. Firstly, my name is Manuel Samuel Stein, and I'm here with James Peewee on the National Revolutionary Student Command, who of course are representing the both commands, National Revolutionary Youth Command and the Student Command. And we have gathered here today in solidarity with our farmers, in solidarity with the truckers, and in solidarity with the exporters. We see this executive order as evil. We see this very executive order 124. It is selfish. It is only meant to enrich we are in his people. How can you place executive order which places ban on exportations of rubbers when you know that the market needs to be free? The market needs competition. How can you monopolize the market? How do you expect our people, when you say in your policies that have failed over the 6-year period, that Liberians will not be spectators in their own economy? How do you reconcile that? When you are asking our people not to participate within the economy, how do you reconcile? How do you reconcile? So we see this not in the interest of our people, and that's why the economic freedom fighters of the Republic of Liberia, the National Revolutionary Youth Command, the Student Command, have come in solidarity with our mothers, because it is through robust exportation that our mothers, our fathers can send us to school. Our mothers and fathers can put food on our table. So we will not sit back to allow this executive order to deprive them. Now if we were to do a comparative economic and business analysis with the neighboring country, go to Africa, go to Sierra Leone, in fact specifically Africa, research has told us that Africa is the largest rubber producer in Africa, and today they have what we call free market. They have free market, and there is a competition. The local farmers are exporting our rubbers to nearby countries, to foreign countries. You cannot have individuals, you cannot promote the white supremacy in our country. You cannot allow people to monopolize the system. In fact, we are told part of the reason why the Economic Freedom Fighter National Revolutionary Youth Command and the Student Command are assembled here today in solidarity with our farmers It's because we were told, we were told that Jetty gave $1 million to the president to monopolize the system.
Oh.
That's why we have come here, because if you look at our manifesto, our manifesto, the act that established the economic freedom fighters of Liberia is to fight for economic freedom in our lifetime.
This is a grave allegation on the part of Jetty giving money to the president. Do you
can call that allegation and it's a right, but we are saying this to Jetty. In fact, if you've been following Jetty operations in our country, if you've been following Jetty's workings in our country, Jetty have been enslaving our people. Young Liberians who are working with Jetty, they have been enslaving our people. You call that allegation? You call that allegation? Why this? How come? Out of the 6 years, why you didn't play this executive order? Why only this time? Is it because you are living power? This is evil. This is not in the interest of our people. How do you expect somebody who is producing rubber all the way in Quattro to so Jetty or Jetty will determine as to what price you can sell your rubber. Today, Jetty can come with monopolize system. Jetty can say, okay, or any other company can say, we will buy your rubber $100. You cannot sell your rubber to any other company besides Jetty. So we are saying no. And that's why we have assembled here in solidarity of people, so that this 124 executive order to be revoked by this government and the coming government.
Today you've come to give it to the Liberian Senate. Unfortunately, they are not here. What's your disappointment?
I am not disappointed. No, the debate is clear. I'm not disappointed. Part of the reason why I'm not disappointed because we know their workers. In fact, the debate has resonated. The House of Representatives, this place as you and me are aware, is a clear representation of the people. Once the House of Representatives receive it, the debate is clear. The debate is clear. The Senate will also hear it as well.
Most of the time when you take communication to the House of Representatives, they send it to committees that are responsible and close with a particular thing. And for example, the Committee on Commerce will have to work on that committee. How long will this fight, this call for the revoking of this particular executive order will take you and the partnering exporters?
For the sake of our people who are working on a plantation, for the sake of our people who are working with Arsenal Metal, for the sake of our people who are working for conceptual areas, we will not rest till this executive order is being revoked by this government or the upcoming government. So we will not rest. We will not rest. This is in fact our responsibility as a revolutionaries, as economic freedom fighters of Liberia, is to protect the people, is to protect the interests of the people. So we'll protect them as long as the House continue to delay to revoke this. We will continue to assemble here. We will continue to come here. Both day and night will continue to come here.
Just lastly, what's the ultimatum you may give to the legislature?
Yeah, but I think you saw the petitioners, right? That we said to you, part of us, the economic freedom fighters, we have our own time. Very soon, we'll be speaking to the press. We are getting in solidarity with them. That's why you saw them, they read their petition, right? So we are in solidarity with them. We will come back as economic freedom fighters, National Youth Command and National Student Command to give them an ultimatum.
What's the name again, sir?
My name is Emmanuel Samuel Spam, Inspector General of the Economic Freedom Fighters, National Youth Command.
Thank you. Okay, so the EFFL, they're in solidarity with the Rubber Planters Association. Just presented their petition to the House of Representatives, and when it came to the Senate, there is absolutely no one to present the petition to. You can see the grounds of the Senate. You can see the Senate wing. You can see just few cars, staff who are not in the authority to receive petition. Security officer here manning this place, and ongoing work also taking place. We'll do a podcast of the activities of the work being done here in the soonest town. But you can see as I pan the camera around, there is serious work ongoing for the inauguration of His Excellency President-elect Ambassador Joseph Newman Boakai on the 22nd of January. So there is serious work in progress. See, trees are being cut, cleaning going on, and people are working. Who knows that part of the building will be painted as well and giving the entire place a facelift. So I say thanks so much for watching. My name is Haji Masale. As I said, we will take our time to drill you through the work going on here in terms of giving this place a facelift for the inauguration of Ambassador Joseph Newman Boaka, President-elect of the Republic of Liberia. That will be January 22nd. So again, the Economic Freedom Fighter, the Rubber Planters Association, a consortium of all rubber planters have just presented a petition to the legislature. They presented one to the House of Representatives, but the Senate wing, there is no senator or administrative staff that will receive the petition from these petitioners. So my name is Haji Masale. I say thanks again for watching Spoon TV as always.